Welcome back. Some of the best sites don't require a boarding pass. How about hopping behind the wheel of an RV and taking in all those fall colors? Never rented one before? Well, here with some helpful tips is Paige, Vice President of RV Trader. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much. This is fantastic because as we drive around Michigan right now, we are starting to see those awesome fall colors. So what tips do you have for a first-time renter of an RV?
So many. RVing is such a great experience. I'm excited for everybody to get out there and be able to explore and have some fun with their families. So lots of different ways to start RVing. First things first, just like planning any other vacation, you have to figure out what's the best unit for you. So RVs are going to come in all shapes and all sizes. We've got about 150,000 RVs on RV Trader to choose from. So there's lots of different options. First, you need to determine how are you going to use your RV? Where are you going? Where are you? What are you planning for your trip? And then there's two different buckets to look at. You've got your drivables. Those are going to be like your A-Class, your big buses that you're going to drive. It's a great opportunity to use a drivable unit for longer trips with your family. Gives you a little bit more room while you're traveling to your destination. And then there's the towable unit. And those are going to be like you've seen them on the road, like an Airstream. It's something that attaches to your bumper. And these are going to be great for when you get to your destination. It allows you to unhook your truck or your car and be able to go out on some day trips and some fun excursions around the area. I think it's really important when you're starting to figure out what's the right unit for you to figure out also, can you tow it? If you're looking for a towable unit, do you have the right vehicle to tow it? And then if you're going to be driving a drivable, are you comfortable driving something a little bit bigger? And my other advice there, when you're looking for the unit, make sure you're talking to the dealers that are renting these units. They're experts. So they're going to be able to give you good advice on what's the right unit for you to rent for the first time.
Also, you kind of need to figure out where you're going, right? You need a route in mind.
Yes, you do. So you've got to plan where you're going to go. And Michigan is actually one of our favorite places to camp. I'm originally from there. So you guys have all the beautiful national parks that you can go to as well. So you can go to all your state parks, which are so nice. And when you're planning out your destination, you need to figure out how far do you want to go? Are you going to plan a trip that you're going to have an overnight stay? Are you going to plan a trip that you are going to, just go a couple hours from your house? And we like to really incorporate into our trip. We like to incorporate the fun stops along the way. So maybe on your way, you plan to stop and pick apples. Or I know when we're going south, we always stop at pecan farms so that we can, break up our trip a little bit, but also make it more of an adventure.
And then you need to consider your gas prices too, right?
Absolutely. You want to consider your gas prices. You want to also think about if you're taking a longer trip, which I think we are seeing a lot more people, maybe traveling even across the country. I know my brother and his family did that this year. You've got to think about where are you going to stop along the way when you're planning out that route. Are you going to stop overnight? You can stop and you can sleep overnight in like a Walmart parking lot, or we like to sleep in a Cracker Barrel oftentimes. They've got great designated RV parking that you can park right there. And then you wake up in the morning before you get back on the road to your destination. You can have breakfast, a cup of coffee, and then hit the road.
All right, this all sounds fantastic. So I guess the first step is, where can I go online to learn more about renting one of these?
Yes, absolutely. Go to RVTrader.com. We've got about 150,000 units there, everything from the drivable units, towable units, all different manufacturers. And then we have a designated rental area, so you can actually look for your first rental to get out there and have some fun.
Well, this is all such a great idea. Thank you so much for your time.